That strum felt good. Hey guys, it's your boy here again. Welcome back. I hope you were able to catch our Halloween special the other week. If not, the link is going to be in the description below. I definitely recommend checking that out. So today we're going to be doing something really special. I've got some leftover sourdough bread that really needs to get used up. So we're going to be making some Italian-inspired crostinis. I'm going to teach you guys how to make a really good tomato sauce for it from scratch. I know my mom's going to be proud about that. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're going to start off by making our tomato sauce. As you can see, I've already prepped our ingredients ahead of time. We're going to be using fresh basil, chopped garlic, I've got some quartered tomatoes, and then we have half of an onion, half a cup of carrots, and half of an orange bell pepper already chopped up. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with our oil blend. Just get it nice and oily. And I'm going to take my chopped onions, peppers, and carrots and dump them right in there. Alright guys, so our vegetables are nice and softened up, so now it's going to be time to add in our tomatoes and our garlic. Now the reason we're using carrots and onions and peppers is because it has a lot of sugar content in it, so it's going to cut down a lot of the acidity from the tomatoes. Alright guys, so now you can see that our tomatoes are getting real soft and it's starting to get really juicy in there. So now we're going to add our wine. This is a Meiomi Pinot Noir, one of my favorite Pinots actually. It's sweet, just very slightly sweet, and it's got a little bit of a spice to it. It's going to be very fitting for the sauce that we're making right now. So we're just going to go ahead and dump some of that in there. Pretty generous amount. Make sure you leave a little for a glass to drink while you're cooking, and just stir that in. We're actually going to turn the temperature up just a little bit to medium high. Alright guys, so make sure you're not putting a lid on it because you want that steam to come out. You don't want to keep it in there because what's going to happen is the water content's going to come out while the flavors are condensing down into a sauce, and that's exactly what we want. So make sure you keep the lid off. So we've reduced most of that liquid out and we've got most of our tomato skins out. So we're going to go ahead and put the heat on low. And it's time to make our sauce creamy. This thing's a piece of shit. Alright guys, so we're going to take our blended sauce mixture and pour it right back into that pan, keeping the heat on low. And now we're going to put our lid on it and let it simmer. While this is on a low simmer, we're going to go ahead and heat up our pan. I like to use cast iron. If you want to use a non-stick pan, that's okay too. Now keep in mind guys, if you're using cast iron, you want to make sure you're giving quite a bit of time for that to heat up because this thick iron takes a while for it to retain heat throughout the whole pan. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how to do a chiffonade. We're going to take our basil and we're just going to kind of stack it together like paper. And you want to leave a long one, like maybe, this will probably be a good one. So you want to leave a long one off to the side and just stack all the others up. hold that, and we're gonna make very small cuts. You don't want to chop, you want to slice through, so just go ahead and slice through. Make sure you're using the whole blade. You have this whole blade to work with, so make sure you use it all. Alright, we're going to take our fresh spring mix and just throw it into a bowl. And that should be good. We're going to take our basil and just sprinkle it on there, and if you chiffonaded it right, then it'll just kind of unravel like that. So we're going to make a very simple dressing for our salad. Now, I'm using a mustard that already has sugar in it. So if you take a look, it's already got maple syrup in it. If you're using a regular mustard, like a brown mustard or even French's yellow mustard, you can do that. But you want to make sure you add in some sweetness. You can use maple syrup, you can use agave nectar, honey, whatever you need to use to get the sweetness up just a little bit. So you're going to put about a spoonful in there and put some balsamic vinegar in there. And take your oil, put some oil in there. You can use olive oil, canola oil, safflower, whichever you prefer. And some fresh ground black pepper. And so whisk that up. Perfect. And if it's a little too sweet, add a little more balsamic vinegar. That's perfect. Oh God, that pepper got stuck in my throat. We're gonna take our balsamic vinaigrette and just pour it in there. And go ahead and use your hand. Feel free to get a little messy and just mix all that up. So our cast iron pan is completely heated up now. So we're gonna just put some oil in there, and we're gonna take our sourdough bread and just go ahead and fry it up. And you want to make sure you use the proper bread frying motion, otherwise it won't come out as good. Vinger bangers.
I think you may have a copyright issue here.
You're telling me Vinger bangers already exist?
No, but aren't Miley Cyrus's followers called Banger or something?
Are they really?
They're called like something bangers. Or is that just her album title? Maybe it's just her album title.
I couldn't tell you anything about Miley Cyrus. I can tell you anything you want to know about Hannah Montana, because that's my shit. But I don't know anything about Miley Cyrus. Alright guys, so our breads are nice and toasted up. So we're going to go ahead and get some sauce. Ooh, look at that. So we're going to take our sauce, put it right on the bread, spread it out. We've got our log of mozzarella here. You want to take about 4 slices and just kind of stagger them on the bread. We're going to come over here where we've got our salad mixture that we mixed up here a second ago. And you're just going to take a handful, throw it right on top. There's no need to be fancy with this. Just throw it on there. And that right there is how you make a crostini. This is Meredith's favorite thing to wake up to on a Sunday morning. Somebody else wants to try it.
I give it like half a thumbs up.
Oh, okay. So I just busted my rump in the kitchen.
No, I'm saying it was very good. Ew, can you hear me crunching?
The viewers like the crunching.
Is it like ASMR?
Mm-hmm. That's a big thing right now.
Wait.
If you guys haven't checked out ASMR, check it out. It will literally creep you out.
It'll change your life.
You won't be able to sleep at night.
You will be able to sleep. Some people sleep to it, so.
So I hear that a lot of our viewers, and when I say a lot of our viewers, I mean all 6 of them, they like you on camera more than me. They think that you're cooler,
talented,
funnier. So apparently the Vinger bangers that's not a thing anymore. So
Okay.
I guess now they're the ballers. Is that?
Yeah. And our our sign out has to be better than yours. It's gonna be dabbing.
So you're doing the sign out now?
Mhm. Yeah. Is this the sign out? Come on, dab it, kitty. Bless up.
Hey guys, thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe to get our latest content. Also, if you have any thoughts or recommendations for future videos, please let us know in the comments below.